Yeah, let's use the previous Jamboard. You'll go the same. Elliot, has your teacher finished cert?
Yes.
When did that happen?
Like yesterday.
Right. Okay. So we are now at polynomial.
Yeah.
All right. Then you understand what I mean by exam level questions, right?
Yeah.
Did your teacher actually cover them before closing?
She asked us, the teacher asked us to do like a bit in class.
A bit, a bit. Oh, what do you mean by a bit?
Like she gave us time to do the questions class and she go through.
Like what? Half an hour.
Around there.
So you discuss like what? 2 questions?
Huh?
How many question exam level question did he discuss with you then?
Like 2.
2 why like that one? Right. So any idea why do you have any idea why he don't discuss a lot of exam level questions?
No.
Okay. Okay, I got it. So this seems to be how your teacher do things like. So let's see what that means. Yeah. Right. Okay. Kakak Brian, polynomial already lah, right? Okay. So yeah. For today, I will assign you to breakout room also lah, right? Because probably a lot of explanation needed lah. All right. Okay. So okay. See. Okay. Open breakout room. Yoko, any updates so far?
I told you about the complex numbers, right? But I haven't had the time to do any complex numbers related stuff before lesson lah.
No worries. You did some, during your preparation, right?
I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't think my complex. Sorry. Yeah, I don't think my complex numbers is that. I'm not struggling with it that badly lah.
I don't think so too lah, right? Because you also never asked me any question on when doing papers lah, right?
Yeah, only one lah, but that one was weird.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That 90-degree thingy, right? Oh yeah. I remember. That was definitely exam level lah. That's good. Yeah. I mean, no reason to be worried. No reason to be confident lah. You just do what you do lah, right?
Okay.
Now, what does that mean? What do we do today?
I mean, I do have some more questions from the exam papers.
Sure. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do that.
Hey, give me a moment. My device is taking a bit of time.
Good.
Okay.
Wait. The exam, sorry, the class test, right, on complex number only, right?
Yes.
Class tests usually happen during lecture time or tutorial time?
Now we have a full online lecture, so yeah, doing tutorial.
During tutorial. Oh. So the lecture is just online, as in you don't attend class, you just watch video. That's what it means, right?
Yeah, but I
All
actually prefer that to the face-to-face one.
Right. Understand. No worries. So you will go to school for tutorial, which is
Yes.
face-to-face, and then that is the time where exam happens. Understand? So when exam happens, the tutorial is pushed back even more, or the tutorial is rushed, or how does it go? Or is it planned properly?
Yes.
How does it usually go?
I feel like it's planned properly. Doesn't
So
feel
they-
like we're speeding up when it's
Right.
nearing exam time.
So they know it's happening. So certain times are allocated, so everybody knows what's going on.
Yeah,
The
I
teacher
mean
knows,
you've seen the schedule, right?
Right. Okay,
Yeah.
understood. Okay, then
But
but
that means
that means
that means like before exam, right? We actually never touch any exam papers during tutorial. We only do the tutorial.
precisely, right? So
Yeah.
statistics, PNC. Oh, complex number, right?
Yeah.
Something like that, right? Okay, which
Yes.
is well, at least complex number is one chapter before lah. I guess that's one good thing about it lah. It was just before PNC, so if you would have followed complex number tutorial properly, ideally there is no problem. That seems to be the how things go lah, something like that.
I guess, yeah.
Okay, interesting. I mean, it's better than expected lah. It could have been much worse. But that still means that the lecture will still go ahead, right? That still means that, for example, so there is no denying that the tutorial will take a pause, lah, right? And the gap between lecture and tutorial widens, lah, basically, lah. Correct, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Which is simply another reason why you don't follow, right? But you never follow. It's good. And that means after class tests, they also don't give you a lot of time to discuss about the test.
Yeah, we never discussed the test in class actually. They just gave us the answer key and that's it.
Not even personal correction, like in secondary.
No.
Right.
I mean, we only do that for GP, but yeah, GP needs to explain us. So.
Correct lah. GP needs the correction and the feedback. Okay, Ainesh, I can see you. Can you hear? Right. I understand you. Right. So yeah.
Also, so that reminds me that I have questions from DRV also. I think we'll do that first.
Sure. So yeah. So since we are not concerned in any way with complex, we just ask whatever we need to ask. Right? Let's do that. Okay. Yes, Ainesh. Right. So just waiting for your video and everything.
Yeah. Can you do math today?
Your decision.
Okay, I think we do math because it was very confusing in class.
I cannot find the question. Have we ever discussed probability density function? I don't think so.
No, it's not something complicated though. It's not. Just sounds very new. Yeah, I mean, show me what you will class. And you have seen your lecture note, lah, right? For DRV lah. So if there is, something surprising or anything, then go and ask that also.
Okay, I think I'll just put it in first because I feel like it's I don't know, maybe the presentation part that I don't understand.
Please do. From now on, most statistics should have been easy. So the confusion must be in a way they presented, or maybe the wording, or it feels new. But once we get it, right, it's likely the case. So we ask those questions and probably it'll get settled. Probably. Anything basically. Anything. Oh, okay, just waiting for why? That is next chapter. Why so? Let me clarify that you have not seen or heard the title of the next chapter.
No, I have the notes already actually.
Binomial.
Binomial, yeah.
So this is binomial. What's going on? This is. I mean, it's not difficult to do this if you. And why talk about it right now? So you're talking about, are you confused about this specifically? This thing.
I guess.
Yeah, that's binomial. You just look at the lecture note. Just look at that lecture note for a while, and you will see that immediately.
What exactly is this?
Binomial is a very this binomial, not the binomial expansion that we learned. Here, the binomial simply means binary event, either this or that. Binary. So there are only two options. A probability tree with two options, but it keeps happening. Two. Right? For example, the probability is either to draw green or to draw red.
Yeah.
Right. That seems to be very not useful until you realize a lot of things in practical, application can be made binary by simply saying either it will happen or it will not happen. That's the binary thing. That makes sense. Either I pass or I don't pass, or either I get 90 or I don't. Either I get 90 above or I don't get 90 and above. Either I sing on note, or I didn't sing on note, whatever, something like that. Right? Anyway, that's all. And that's just how you calculate the probability given certain situation. But that's basically for next chapter. It's next chapter. What is it doing here? Why like that one? Just if this never happens for the rest of your DRV, just ignore it. You'll be totally fine one. Because next chapter, they have to cover the whole chapter on this one. It's the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Plus calculator is needed at that point, just to simplify your life. Okay, so yeah, you just see like if it doesn't happen again, and you see the next chapter is going to happen all the time, then believe me, and just ignore this one. I don't know why they do this without proper explanation. I don't know why. Why now? What's the point? Never mind.
Okay, then I'll ask the next.
Yeah. Okay, Ainesh, you see your video, right? Oh, there's something else. Sorry. What's your question there? Ah, yes, that's going a bit fast, but okay, sure. Yeah, let's talk about
what
it.
does
Mhm.
independent mean in this context?
Right. Now I'll give you the good news first, lah. It's always independent
Okay.
in this situation, but in probability, like more of a pure probability question, it is you have to think about it.
Hello?
Right. Yes, Ainesh, you're saying?
I'm having technical difficulties. Can we just use the video for now? I can't, like, my laptop's not working.
You don't have a paper, Ainesh, to
Oh, no, I
usually
don't.
make?
I'm just saying that I can't use the Jambo. For now.
I mean, it's your loss, Ainesh. Your video, last Monday, I think your video not there. It's your loss. I cannot do anything. Are you sure? You sure about it? Right?
I mean, I'm trying. My laptop's just not responding. So I guess there's not much option.
No. I can accept that. Can you accept that?
I mean, I have to.
Right. Your loss, yeah? Your loss. Right. So do make it bigger, yeah? Because I cannot even feedback you properly, right? I cannot
Yeah.
even. So I'm not sure how I'm supposed to help you here. Maybe you can borrow somebody else's laptop. I mean, how else am I going to help you? Like I told you, it's your loss. Maybe you want to do that, or maybe you want to charge the tablet, right? If you really want help, because I really can't give you help by talking in way.
Okay, hold on. Let me go and borrow my
Right? You do that. I think that would be better. Okay, so Pico, so I'm shortcutting the whole thinking process by saying that it is never not independent. In the case of DRV and later on in the case of what you call a normal distribution. So when the question is not these things, then you think about it. When the question are these things, the formula is there for us to use. Right? Sounds very pragmatic. Right? Once you do the question, you will kind of know what's going on. Right? It is a very useful formula to be able to combine two independent things. Very weird, yeah? They're supposed to be independent. They're not supposed to be related to each other, but you want them to interact. You want them to work together, so to speak. Right? So let me now give you a less pragmatic answer. Because X and Y are independent, their interaction is very simple. Their interaction is very simple, is shown in this formula, which we may or may not understand, but one more time, the interaction becomes very simple if they're independent of each other. That might not give you any satisfying answer because I feel this is not supposed to be where you do this, but we can do this now immediately. I'll show you roughly what it means. But this question is not nice. This question is
Yeah, the
show you
question
the
I
meaning.
don't think it's related.
Like the question is just use formula to determine variance. Correct?
Yeah, but yes.
Then you have the variance. Then somehow along the example, you will have to interact X and Y. Currently you have X already. Then Y is some sort of other thing, and then they are supposed to interact. Right. Oh goodness me, I'll just give you that. I'll just give you an example
Okay.
which comes later. Look, your wholesaler for fruits. Your number one, number two fruits are apple and orange. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So if you're a wholesaler, you're gonna buy bulk also, correct or not? You sell to the people who are gonna sell in retail, right? You're gonna sell to retail. You sell bulk, you buy bulk, right?
Yeah.
Right. When you sell bulk and buy bulk, you don't really care about individual weight of the apple as long as there's a proper mean, the average is not too bad, and the variance is also not crazy. The tendency, you don't want your apple to be very big and very small, although the average is about right. You can't sell the either one, right? If that makes sense.
Okay. Yes.
So you want a certain variance and you want a certain mean, right? That's what you're going to buy. If your variance is too wild, you're probably going to reject it. And if your mean drops too much, you're probably going to not buy it.
Yeah.
Okay. And you do that not by examining every apple. That's just crazy. You're just going to weigh. You're just going to weigh some apple. You're going to buy 1,000 apple or 1 million, I don't know, 10,000 apple, and you're going to weigh 100 apple to get a picture, right? And you're also going to weigh around 100 orange because you're buying 5,000 orange, right? So 100 apple and 100 orange to represent the 10,000 and 5,000. That's, I think, the most important application of statistics to be able to sample. So when you do those things, you are in some sense trying to make your measurement efficient, time saving, very practical, but don't cost you too much money because you're sampling, right? Now, in many other cases, for some reasons that you haven't been able to imagine, you're going to weigh the apple and the orange together. It's a very weird thing, but you're going to do that in certain situations. Now, when you're going to weigh apple and oranges together, suddenly their variance combine. And that is where you will be concerned, in this case as a wholesaler, because you're not going to worry about each of them. You're going to worry about the group. And this kind of formula will help you decide whether you're having a good deal or you're not having a bad you're having a bad deal. Right? Okay, that's just one context, and you will see them a lot in real exam paper, which I'm waiting for in what the chapter called normal distribution, which is going to happen after binomial. I don't know what's the ratio, really. This will be discussed and this will be very important. Why now? Because they can. I don't know, because they want to introduce to you first, because they feel that this is, I don't know. Right? I don't know. Give me a question and I'll do it with you. You will end up looking at formula. That's all. That's for now, for now. Really. I mean, I like to go in advance, but not this way.
I don't think any of the questions even use the
Oh,
formula.
what is it?
Wait,
Let's not worry about this one. I promise you 2 chapters for now, you're gonna talk about it. Boom. After 20 minutes of explaining to you, I'm gonna use this. Boom. Yes, Ainesh, you're right.
I've shared it already sometime.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. And yeah, okay.
okay then.
So we are gonna ignore that actually.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
So, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So
Otherwise,
Ainesh?
this
Yes,
this chapter is quite. It's just formula reliant,
yeah,
right?
and reading the question, and the question from now on will look about the same after a while.
Okay.
Yeah. So your tutorial should you can even jump to the hardest part, right? So Ainesh, your pencil, right? Okay, let's start. You should start with A, right? They give you the hint, so don't wait for me. Don't wait for me. You can do A. You don't
No,
have the
that's what-
identities, go and get it.
Identities.
You forget that they're identities, really. Is that what you're saying?
No, I don't understand how identities would work here. Oh, you're talking about this.
Because you're showing me examples for what?
Oh, okay. Do example.
No. It's up to you. What do you want? You were showing me example 2. So I just whack example 2.
No,
Ask
it's okay.
what
I'll
you
do
want.
this. I'm
Alright,
okay with both. I'll just do this.
All right, sure. Right. If I mean, it would be good to have the identity list, right?
Yeah.
I have something on page 40.
Sorry, this is not DRB. Okay, sure. That is a weird ellipse, right? That slant
Yes.
ellipse is given the formula, and they even give you the drawing, just and not something that we learn, but we can trust the drawing and formula. So Ainesh, which identity? Yeah, the
Sine
identity.
2x equals to 2 sine x cosine x. But how do I?
You want 3x into x, okay? So that's not going to fly.
Yeah.
No other option?
Wait,
Really?
just making sure this is mathematically correct or not. Can I split sine 3x into sine x, sine x, sine x?
X plus x.
No, like
Write
sine
in
x,
pencil,
sine
please.
x. Like pencil.
So Keiko, you are asking how to start, is it something like that?
I have 2 questions on this actually. The first one is like, I can't really separate the x or the x square from the equation. So how am I even gonna use this in the first place, the formula?
Right. So I'm gonna
Then
type
my second question is, I was thinking of rotating this part and then subtracting the volume of the rectangle in the middle, right? But then there's like a little bit of
no.
of space here. Like, yeah.
I don't think the rectangle method works because if I'm not mistaken, I asked a question, yeah.
Yeah, I did. I put it in pencil. Oh, you put it in gem.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, what's your answer, Ines? Sorry.
No, I wrote it. I think it's so I do this and then after that I do
Ines,
sine.
my question is simple. Is what you're writing sine x times sine x times sine x?
Yeah.
I'm not sure because sine x times sine x is sine x cubed, right?
Ah, that makes more sense.
So Keiko, I'm not sure the rectangle works because red and blue green is not the same. If you want to know what is the same, then red. But we keep an open mind, right? So that red is equal to that red, but that should. Right. Yes, which other identity? Quickly make a guess lah. Make an appropriate guess lah, right? Guess something.
What?
Do you have your identity list?
Yeah.
Can go through one by one, okay? Identity list, show it to me. First one, does it work here?
No.
Second one?
No.
Third one?
No.
Fourth one?
No.
Try.
Try this.
Fourth one.
Huh?
Yeah,
Oh.
try the fourth one.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm thinking about it, Keiko. If there's another question, just put there. Yes, you're concerned about that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, Keiko, this is how I would see it for now, right? The slanted ellipse give us more problem, and the problem looks kind of like, I believe, like this. Oh dear, right. Write down the identities for cosine 2x that you use, Ines. Write down properly. It's rotated. Oh, the y-axis. Sorry, almost made a mistake. Oh, that's not difficult. Oh no, that's not difficult. Oh yeah. All right, good. So your only problem is that there is a cosine square x.
Yeah.
So do something about it. I mean, you're very close. Ines, why are we stopping her?
No, I'm looking at the identities. I could factorize.
Oh, identities list. Identities list. Show me the identities list. Ines, show me the identities list.
Wait, hold on. Let me factorize first. Maybe that will help.
People, just to confirm, there is no other question so far. Yeah.
Yeah, like what I said last time, I'm checking if it's like rusty, if it's because I'm rusty or is it an actual problem?
It is. I mean, your normal formula is not working, so it's not as if it is a normal problem. It's not.
Mm.
It's not. It's not just a normal problem. Yes. Yeah, but you do have the y. Yeah, yeah, you do have the y. Good. Oh, I comment everything wrongly because I thought it was x-axis. You're gonna ignore my comment for now. Oh, sorry, you're gonna ignore my comment. So I realized that I make the wrong comment, right? Right, sorry, make the wrong assumption. Ignore me for now. And Ines, what you're using is could you show it, please? Show it to me. You finally use. Yeah, you finally use the first guy. Yeah, okay, thank you. Right, wonderful. Right. So a simplification would be nice. And I'll ask you to integrate lah at this point. I'll ask you to integrate at this point. Yeah, I think we are ready to integrate.
Was it supposed to be this complicated, or did I like overcomplicate things?
Seems fine to me.
Okay.
The question is, can you integrate?
I found
Right.
another question.
Please do. Now, Ines, thinking time. Yeah? In integration, is square a problem? Ines, listen to me.
Yeah.
In integration, is square a problem?
Division.
Division is a problem. Is square a problem?
No. What? No. Which I'm assuming is a problem.
Just jogging your mind. In integration, read.
What do you say?
Read the chamber.
Oh.
Good. Right? Now, sine 3x integrate. Integrating sine 3x. Is that a problem or not?
Sine 3x, no.
Correct. Integrating sine 3x is not a problem at all.
Wait, hold on. This is sine cube x, not sine 3x. So
I understand. is Q a problem in integration?
Yeah.
But sine 3x is not a problem. That is
No.
also. Do you understand this question?
Yes.
All right, then do it then.
What do I do with sine qx?
Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. Goodness me. Ines, you say you understand, right? Okay. You did say that. Answer the Jamboard. Sorry, Keiko, the question is not part one. Oh, sorry, or part one. Sorry.
It's not part one.
Oh, right. Okay. So the other one doesn't matter. Am I correct? Because you copy for me a lot of questions. The after part one doesn't matter. Am I correct?
I'm asking after part one.
Oh, after part one. The part.
They give like the same equation with two different ranges. And then wait. Wait, come on. Oh yeah, okay. The function f has a modulus inside. Then I have
Yes.
to find the inverse. I don't know how to handle that, I think.
Right. This one I will say drawing, but you're supposed to find. So still, that will be an issue. That would be an issue. Okay, so let me summarize first. Right. Okay, still, yeah. Okay, so let's say I cannot imagine this function because it's a division, right? I'm itching to imagine it. May help, right? So you have a graphing calculator. Try graphing that first, and it may help us decide something because what I wrote in the end is just these two in the end. Right? It will have to be about these two right? Ines, do you know how to avoid? I was giving you the hint in a Jamboard. Anish, I cannot hear you. Yeah, you seem to be speaking and I cannot hear you.
Hello.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Don't look at the identities. You are way past identities. You're way past identities.
Avoid. How do we avoid the one thing that's getting integrated?
We did this before. Right? Never mind. We're not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to ask you to remember. This I'm putting it in page 4. Right? Okay, now Kiko, so that we have some idea, try to compare that, for example, without the absolute sign, without the absolute sign, just to have an idea what we're dealing with. Right? Now, Ines, okay or not?
Hey, but that is sine 3x. This is sine cube x. It's a big difference.
Ainesh, are you looking at the Jamboard?
Yeah.
So here's your cube, right?
Uh,
Do you see that?
what? I see
Do you
it.
see? Do you see that there's a cube here?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Also, that is equal to. Also, then divided by 3 sine x. Is that what it is?
yeah, that looks about right, Kiko. Yeah, that definitely looks about right. Oh, definitely right. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I can see what's going on there. Right. Okay, so, Ainesh, are you okay? Ainesh, okay or not okay?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I hope you understand the logic, Ainesh, and do please do that.
This is, I understand.
Then do so lah. So Kiko, this must be 2, right? Yeah, this is not a coincidence, right? That's 2 lah, right? 2. The symmetry is something I would expect. I would probably say probably. Now, for our information, just this is the red guy, right? It's a red guy, right? This whole thing is the blue guy, right? Keiko?
Sure. Wait,
Right.
let me refresh.
Yep. So Ainesh, if you could show me what you're working at. All right.
Yeah, the one of the modulus is the blue one.
The blue, and then this one is the red one, and I don't think it's a coincidence that there's a symmetry here too, right? And then just for our curiosity, why don't you also draw this one? Why don't you do that? In case it is relevant or not relevant, we will know, right? Because at this point, I think we have enough to work with. I think we have enough.
Yeah, it's just the red one, but like flipped.
Flip in a symmetry line.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a very simple way of seeing it lah. Now that you think about it. Okay. Oh, good. Right. Okay. So, so I will summarize it this way. I am not gonna care about this red line. First thing first, I'm not gonna care about that. Correct? Something like that.
Yeah.
I am going to inverse this guy. And inversing this guy is easy because there is no absolute, right? From 2 to there, I'm going to do that. However, that's not what he asked for. He asked for me from -1 to 1, right? Which means I'm going to inverse this guy, look. Ta-da, finish. If that makes sense.
You what?
Look at this one.
See? Oh, okay.
Right. Inverse this guy. That would be my conclusion looking at the drawing. Which I don't have any other way to draw my conclusion. I think I will do this in exam and investigate, and okay, that's my conclusion. I hope that makes some sense.
So I just sub in the negative
x minus 2 lah, and
Yeah,
just
then
write that guy.
oh,
Write that
okay,
guy.
okay.
Okay, so Ainesh, you're done? Because I cannot see everything yet. I cannot see everything yet. So you're done, I take it? Ainesh, are you done or not?
No, I'm getting the what thing, the angles thing.
Okay. Would you like to take out your calculator? Might be easier. Did that settle the problem, Keiko? Did that basically settle the problem? Just checking.
I think. Wait. Yeah. I'm still doing it. Hang on.
I'm just looking at the previous question. Ainesh, those are supposed to be special angles, lah. So I don't think you should be getting decimals, lah. I think that would be a mistake, lah. Can you show me a screen, your calculator screen? Just
Yeah, I
checking.
forgot
whether
something.
there's-
I forgot.
All right.
0.
I have no idea, lah. I have no idea. I mean, I'm not seeing this. I'm not even seeing the screen.
Can you? Oh, sorry.
Stop moving. Stop moving. Stop moving. I cannot even see whether that's radian or degree. Is it radian or degree? Oh, goodness me. All right. So is it radian or degree? No, Ainesh, do you know that there's a D symbol on top? Your
What symbol?
calculator. The D symbol.
Degrees. Oh, it should be radian. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Forgot about that. It's still a weird number.
Like, look, you're not good at handling the special angle, but I don't want to talk about special angle. I want to talk about the integration. Have your teacher done this question?
He has done it, yeah. I didn't
And
copy
you
it down
didn't
because I
write
wanted
anything.
to. No, I didn't copy it down because I wanted to do it here. But I can ask my friend to send a picture so I can cross-check the answer.
You just go ask yourself because you ask yourself. Copy it. I don't think that's a good idea, you know. I don't think that's a good excuse, lah, by the way. I don't think that's a good reasoning at all. Do not copy something you don't understand. Be careful with that reasoning. You might regret it. You have been copying it last time when you don't understand anyway. Be very careful with the reasoning. Yeah, that's my advice. Right? You deal with the special angle later. You understand the integration?
Yeah.
Right. Let's move on to the next integration question. Right.
Yes,
Again, be
next
careful. Yeah, be careful about not writing what you understand. Just be very careful with that.
Yeah.
Right. Careful. Yeah. Just very careful. Right. So your choice. Which one do you do?
Yeah, it's 9:26.
And why does that matter? Sorry.
I thought today ends at 9:15.
Okay. You want to end? You want to end? All right. Sure. Right. Okay.
I mean, I don't know
Fine.
overshoot your time. I can continue if you want. But
I mean, you're late, so we are already extended, right? So I mean, What else can
Okay,
I
I'll
say?
just do like part A
What else
first,
can I
and
say? Yeah, what else can I say? Go back.
then I'll just do part A first. Or yeah, I'll just do part A first. And then
Sure, sure.
what does this even mean? I don't understand anything.
Um, show me your previous page. Anish, I've been repeating myself a few times already. This what's going on here?
Huh?
I keep having to repeat myself a few times today. Just to you. Show
Wait,
me
no, I
your
don't.
previous page. Show me your previous page.
I have the answers, by the way, my friend sent it.
You go and check.
Okay.
Look at page 5. Anish, did you hear what I said just now?
Yeah, I should look at page 5.
All right. This is this. There. This is that. There. It's something that you already understand. Okay, so far?
Okay.
Right? Then do it lah. That's all. You already understood this.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right.
Yeah, Keiko, I'm still
But
looking
this
at
is
it.
all about writing and stuff. Write this and that.
Yeah. I mean, you already understand, right? So give it a try lah. Just give it a try, man. No, you should stop there. You're done. For that one, you're done. No, 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 no. This is done. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So this one continue the same thing. This will be, what is this going to be?
Okay.
That's C and B, right? That's B below C on top, right?
Yeah.
Why would you be drawing A here? I'm sorry. Yeah, this is not A, this is C, right?
I'm fine. It should be C.
So therefore, this is equal to,
What is a C? Is C 0?
Anesh, this B is just this guy. I don't mean B is pi over 3. I mean B is whatever that number is. Who is A? A is this guy. I mean, whoever that number will be, right? What do you do with B and A? You will put it in here and you will put it in there, something that you know. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Does it matter if B and A is not a number to you? If it matters, please tell me.
What is going on? Yeah, that's the problem. I'm very confused.
Right, let me try. Let me try. Yeah, page 6. Give me a random number for B,
5,
random number for A.
4.
Is this okay, or is this still not making any sense?
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. Now, if I erase everything, is it still okay? If it's not okay, tell me.
No, it's okay.
Can you do the same with C and B?
Okay.
All right, give it a try first. People, just to confirm that there's no new question just now, yeah?
No,
All
no.
right, yeah, I'm just looking at 14. Is there anything else that you are doing right now?
I'm kind of resting because I'm a bit tired, but the question after this, right? I don't know. I think the C in the G function is throwing me off a bit.
The question after.
Yeah, the question after.
G, yeah. Because your concern is a
Yeah, I
triple.
got 2 negative values for C. I don't even know if I'm supposed to find C. But yeah, they said C is a positive real number lah. So
Yeah, I
that's
don't
one.
think you're supposed to find C. I think the C remains at the end, right? So in terms of C. Ainesh, are you okay?
I'm just confused because I still don't know what C is, but I understand the concept.
Give me a random number.
No, I understood the concept. So wait, do I just put in C? But I know what B is. And I know what A is.
Let me just replace with you the number, right? Replace for you the number. And then you put in the number. And then you just replace the number back with the letter. For now, that's all. For now, really, that's all. Really. You are currently overthinking stuff. Anish, you are stopping it, right? No, I don't want you to stop. Just change it to a number and put in the number, please.
Okay, actually, cause I'm supposed to find the inverse, right? Then normally what I would do is try to take out the x value, like express x in terms of something. But for this one is really quite hard to isolate the x, I think. And then like they ask us to sub in the x equals to negative half also, right? Yeah, basically this will become this. So I don't really know what I was doing from there onwards.
No, that's not the inverse.
Yeah.
You cannot put this in right now. You cannot.
Yeah.
You cannot put
Okay.
it in right now. Okay. Oh dear, Anish. Oh goodness. Right. Anish, I'm sorry. Anish, I'm gonna bypass this, Anish. I'm gonna bypass this. You're overthinking it, and I cannot stop you from overthinking it. So I'm gonna bypass it. Okay. Just erase all that. I'm gonna do it for you, and I'm gonna leave this. Right. I'm gonna leave this behind for. Okay. Deal with this. Just erase what you have written and write this down. I mean it like right now. Oh, Anish, you didn't hear me, is it?
No, I did. I'm just very tired.
No, you're always tired. You just do what I say. Just do what I say. I'm not expecting you to think. You shouldn't expect yourself to think very clearly when you're tired. And you're always tired. So, don't expect that too much. Don't expect that too much. Now, write this down and then, let's move on. All right, I'm supposed to write one more thing. Anish, I'm asking you to write this down, not to think about it.
I'm just gonna copy this. Okay.
And not think about it. Yes. Anish, show me example 4.
No more. Oh.
Can't even see it properly. Never mind, Anish, you're tired, right? Now let's not continue. No point explaining. Right? I'll see you on Sunday. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Have a good night.
You too. So let me get this straight, Iko, yeah? So what you meant by why is this, right?
Yeah, I let it. I let
Oh,
Y
you
become the
just switched.
function. Yeah.
What? Okay.
Then I try to express X in terms of Y. Then after
Right.
that,
Which is
yeah,
this is
I-
a minus and the minus and
yeah, it's the minus.
because it's just a continuation but one just now, right?
Yeah.
And this is a minus also, right? Right. Okay. So I'm gonna get this straight right now. So sorry. So this is gone. This is gone. This will be a minus. This will be a plus, right? And this will be a minus, right? So this will be -1, right? And that's where you get that -1, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, I mean, just to confirm that what you did was y minus half. You do that first, right? equals
Yeah.
to 1 over minus this, minus sine something, something, minus 3, blah, blah, blah. And then you are on, I'm sorry, this minus 1, and you're on the edge of doing all this, right? Correct or not? Yeah, correct. So now, let's assume that you're correct, right? So this, you just have to continue until x, right? So definitely x will be equal to sine inverse of everything on the right-hand side, right? And then times c over pi, correct or not? That's what x is like, right?
I mean,
Should
yeah,
be,
I guess.
right? And then he asks you to, because you already have, this is your FH inverse, right? You got it, barring any weird thing. This is, oh, you're still supposed to, you're supposed to define the domain, right? So with the domain define domain, something like that, right? Okay. Other than that, if this is your FH inverse, then you could just sub in the minus half, I know, right? You can sub in the minus half here, which may give you something very tidy, actually. I know, now that I look at it, don't you think? It will actually give you something rather tidy,
Actually, yeah.
right? So there is no skill gap here. I feel, I don't think I'm missing anything. I don't think. There is no skill gap here. Maybe
it's just that I've never done like a inverse of a composite, so it's a very confusing, I think.
Oh, you have not done that. This is
I
where,
don't think so.
correct me if I'm wrong, we never covered this topic, as in we started tuition not here, right? This is like before we had tuition, right?
Yeah, yes.
Oh my goodness, right? I would immediately train you on composite and inverse. That is the only thing to train. So composite and inverse is just the ultimate combination, which, as you can tell, is you already have the skill. Just saying. It might be throwing you off because it's new. I'm guessing that's the problem here.
Actually, I feel like I very rarely have to actually find a composite function.
True also. True.
Yeah.
True also. You don't actually have to do that. Maybe my thinking is more of a older syllabus where you do that all the time.
Oh wow. Okay.
And it's not a very difficult thing to do, and blah 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 blah. Without doing it, it feels very weird and off. Fair. There might be that. Anyway. I mean, there are other strategies to do this. There are strategies that looks like this. I just show you because I think this is not part of the new syllabus. I'm not sure. So this is actually equal to FOG. Right? So G also. Hey, I'm so sorry. There's another way of doing it, which is to say this is now composite the F inverse. I can do it this way. So let me put it this way. This one I composite and then inverse, correct? Turns out it works fine, right? Another totally valid approach, because they end up being the same, is I inverse each and then I composite them in a different order. That works. Yeah, so do you know this or not? Like, do you know that they are equivalent to each other? Like they kind of have to tell you this and you kind of have to use it. Do you know this?
I mean, I know you can kind of like just multiply and then
not multiply, composite.
Yeah, I mean like functions like that but
right.
Yeah.
But do notice that the order has to be flipped. Do notice that. This is not F inverse composite H inverse. That's not what I mean. No, I didn't do that. I do the other way. That's why I say this is something specific to know. Back then they tell you this is totally new to you, right? It's totally new, right?
Yeah.
But my point is, back then it's a very normal thing to do. So just take it as something. Take it as just something new, So, and ignore what I said just now. That means you're not supposed to know that, and therefore you don't have to use it.
Okay.
Yeah, you just do what you did. Like I'm trying to composite and I try to inverse it and it seems to work well. I am just looking at the thing.
Also, like, cause I'm on my last like prelim paper from the school
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
Should I start doing the TYS like right after, or just continue doing prelim paper?
Because you're just continuing your exam training, meaning not just the complex lah. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, after the complex lah.
Right, after the complex, yes. Actually, I think you should be focusing on your statistics for now. Simply because statistics is 30%, and 30% is a lot, and statistics turns out to be an easy thing to score. But you need some practice.
Okay.
From a practical point of view, statistics is a lot of marks, and they are not difficult provided you understand them. They are almost too easy to predict after a while.
Okay.
Again, let me put it another way. Only certain topics in pure math are boring, are predictable. Most of them can be made in a way that looks new. Most of them. Statistics, however, nope, they have to go through a lot of trouble to make it unfamiliar, which means they cannot do a lot of unfamiliar statistics questions. Statistics are like that. After you get into that point where, oh, every question are just about the same. Good luck.
So do I also practice like PNC probability?
The exception is PNC and probability. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
But that is also in exam practicality, rules. Only the last part of the question is like that. Sometimes they manage to make the whole 5 marks to be unfamiliar. Yeah, but that's good because that's part of the 15%. Good luck. No problem. There's no problem with that. Right. So besides PNC, statistics should be like very predictable and very boring, but in a way that you understand them, not in a way that is just memorization. That doesn't kind of work very well, doesn't. So again, what I'm trying to say is, if you have limited time, focus on statistics, and after statistics, coming back to your pure math, there should be no. It's not a real loss. It is not really. It's not a real loss.
Okay, but honestly, I think I have a lot of time.
If you have a lot of time.
This week, I'm not touching tutorials at all, and I'm still like very ahead. So
correct. Since you're ahead, then to answer your question, yes, you can do TYS.
Okay.
Right.
Sure.
Yes, you can do. There is really no problem. Okay. There is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't expect us to hit this point that fast, but here we are.
I feel like I just have this fear of experiencing what I experienced last year. Because in term 2, I was struggling quite badly basically.
Term 2. Isn't that when we started?
That was right before. That's why I even decided to go for tuition in the first place.
You are scared to go to tuition in the first place?
No. Wait, what did I say?
That's why you wanted to go to tuition.
Yeah, because I was struggling a lot in term 2.
Yeah. I mean, again, this is term 2 so I guess this is 1 year from that point. I guess yeah. I mean, there are a lot of reasons why you are here, and it's not by accident. It's not by accident. So good for you. Thank God. I'm speaking about future, but since you're going to go to uni almost immediately after JC, right? not like, you know,
I
not
think
like the boys,
so.
not like the boys. Right? So this
Yeah.
advice will sound not like a distant future. It doesn't sound, it is actually true. So in university, if you do the tempo as if you maintain the tempo like you understand what I mean by tempo, right? You don't follow the tutorial tempo.
Yeah.
You must not make it like I'm learning something and yet I'm supposed to do something else. You don't do that. That messes up people. That really mess up. If you could do that, even though you don't have past year exams, remember in university, you don't have a lot of past year exams.
Yeah.
Even if you have them, that is not a big deal at all. To put it another way, you can no longer rely on too many practices,
Yes.
too many exam training. But what you need to enjoy your study. And by that, I mean that you will be able to score well. So by that, what I mean by that, that's what I mean. But you will enjoy the process. So is the tempo, is the tempo, is the appropriate tempo, which is not the standard tempo of the school. And most people do worse than the tempo. Most people. At that point, nothing much can help a little. At that point, they will pass by a lot of unnecessary suffering, and they'll probably get C lah. Yeah. But if you do the tempo, oh, well, I mean, for bachelor study year 1, 2, and 3, that is just like that one. No? It's just like that. So when you say you're ahead, I'm telling you right now, that's what you're supposed to do in uni. It's supposed to be like that in uni.
Actually, I kind of get the feeling that it's supposed to be like that.
Yeah. But nobody tells anybody about that. Nobody.
I mean, like even in JC, like in order to even do probability, you still need to be familiar with PNC already. What?
True.
And DRV also, there's some questions I saw that use probability. So
in university, the link goes like that one. Just go straight through the one semester one. Like chapter 1 to chapter 12, basically. There will be 13 weeks. Standard semester is 13 weeks. 12 chapter, if crazy, 13 chapter, a bit crazy, because there's always something that's happening. So 12 chapter. Chapter 1 to chapter 12, boom, like that one. Like statistics. Not like math. Not like pure math. No connection here, no connection there. Yeah, but like physics law or like chemistry law, boom, like that one.
okay.
But in JC, it's like 2 years law. It's 1.5, boom, like that. In university, boom, 1 semester. All the subjects are. So once you kena one, you kena everything, which is like that. So discipline, which you have, right? And if you don't mess it up, things are not complicated at all. It's not. It's really not complicated. No matter what subject no matter what course you take, really.
I see. Okay.
I'm telling you because you can understand. So, yeah, take it as you will. Right. Yeah. So yeah, do TYS, just do, and keep asking questions, preferably question that makes me think, something like this. Oh,
Okay.
I was supposed to think. Oh, if I can answer your question like, in exam question page 5, I can answer. It's just like this one. What? It's just like that one. What? Oh, skill gap though. Or if I have to think, maybe it's my skill gap. Maybe I'm misinterpreting something, or maybe it is part of the 15%, or maybe
Yeah.
which is good. Which is good. That is supposed to happen. Yeah, I'm still thinking. See. Oh, no. Oh, wait, no. Oh, oh yeah, okay. Okay, I think I got something, right? Oh, right. Okay, I think that settles it. Right. So page 14.
Okay.
You know what I did, right? What is this? What I did? What happened here?
You complete the square or something?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Which the whole purpose of completing square, in this case, I am making the x into just 1. That's my goal here because of what I need here. Right? The y can remain more complicated. Not sure if that will help you, but maybe. I mean, it is still going to trouble you a little bit. It is still going to trouble you a little bit, but I guess that's integratable, maybe. Yeah, that might work because I've never seen what happens to this and this. I'm guessing that it may make it work. Yes. So now, anyway, you have tried this question more than me. I was just trying to look at the problem. Now, do you think this may help? Sorry, do you know what? Sorry, do you know what the next line will be then? Oh yeah. Oh wow. Yes. I'm pretty sure this will help, right? So 10/4, right? So this whole thing is 9/4 y squared, right? So currently I have 36 minus that, right? Which is equals to x plus half y squared. Equals to that, right?
Okay, what?
Okay, so completing square first, right? So this whole thing is x squared plus xy plus 1/4. So sorry, 1/4 y squared, right?
Yes.
This whole thing. So I have 5/2 y squared outside. And then since I need 1/4 y squared inside, I have to subtract it outside. That's completing square.
Yeah.
So that's what happens here, right? So I have this and I have that. And this can combine into 9/4 y squared, correct?
Yes.
Which I move to the right, so minus, no? So 36 minus that. So
Yes.
So I'm not sure whether it is helping yet, but at least I can do something about it. Well, just square root this, right? Plus minus for formality first, and then moving the minus half by. That will be my x.
Oh yeah, I can just okay.
Right. Okay. So this is normal stuff. This is not. It's the format is probably affecting you. There is no skill gap here. The format is affecting you. I'm not saying, however, that square is an easy thing to deal with. You need square, so you have to square all this. Not the easiest thing to deal with, lagi to integrate. That doesn't look very easy, I must admit. However, you can use calculator.
Yeah.
So who cares? I guess 4 marks does, I guess this, Well, no, 4 marks wrong, because you need to find the limit. I was going to say 3 marks, but no, 4 marks. 4 marks. Yeah, now 4 marks makes some sense, I feel. Feels about right.
Okay.
Right. Whether this is 15% or not, I must underline that completing square is used extensively in A level. It is. It is. So kind of getting used to expecting completing square would be very nice, especially in this kind of situation.
Yeah, I think I only use it when I do integration now.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
guess
use it
that
anymore.
helps a lot. Yeah, but I'm saying that in other situation it will help. Completing
Yeah.
square turns out to be versatile, or maybe that's just the way the examiner works. I don't know. But it's supposed to be versatile. So
Okay.
keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. And with that, I still owe you the 2 questions, right? Which is probability.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Good. When I see you on Sunday, exam is not over yet, right?
I know the
Right.
complex no.
Right. All right. But doesn't matter, right? Ask what you ask, lah. Ask what you want to ask.
Okay.
Hey, good questions, and I'll see you on Sunday.
Okay. Bye-bye.